Hey guys, today I'm going to be listening to Memories of Music by Oneohtrix Point Never. Let's get right into it. Huge fan, by the way. Huge fan of OPN. Yeah, there's no way you could... I wonder how many people are going to pause and read all of this. I'm sure a few people... This would take forever, right? At the speed these are going? God damn. She's still daily exchange. I'm not going to read it. I mean, I do wonder, like... Huh. Presumably, obviously, they're not going to release... Obviously, that's the quote-unquote gimmick of it. I wonder if, like, a fan would ever look at this script here and, like, make their own video of it. Anyway. Try to focus on the music now. I'm like it so far. Sounds like a sounds like a lost, I don't know, Pink Floyd demo or something, you know what I mean? Sounds fucking great so far. I love the lot of interweaving layers that kind of briefly like come in and then go back out. It seems like there's a lot of little like very brief silences in it, almost as if it's like different tracks stitched into one. Try this up slightly. This that section, right? Richard D. James. Excuse me. Damn. Establishing. There's no way this was a real thing, obviously, right? Damn. That section right here with the acoustic guitar. This highlighted so well what he does so well, which is the him and James Ferraro, who I feel like are like two kind of sides of the same coin almost, you know, is the taking this like, oh, hold on, let me explain like that part, that sounds like shit you'd hear, you know, that sounds like some kind of like country adult alternative, adult contemporary, whatever the fuck kind of thing you'd hear piping out of a, you know, I hate to do the generic thing for not vapor, this is not vaporwave adjacent, just by virtue of, you know, some of the releases he's done. But I hate to do the generic, but obviously it to me it sounds like something you'd hear in, like, you know, piping out at Walmart, piping out the fucking the speakers or whatever. But still, just like really good. It doesn't go into the territory of even being corny, even with that knowing, self-aware kind of aspect to the music, you know. Oh, that I like how that riff goes. I'm sorry, I don't mean to stop it, but like, there's no point in reactions if I don't say stuff. But I love how that goes into slightly. Starts out as a almost like something I've heard. That I swear that's some kind of '80s song that I have heard. I love how that goes. You think it's going to go somewhere. It goes slightly dissonant for a second, and then there's this little kind of almost jazzy kind of run there. That. Bam, bam, bam. Now it's like some. I'm briefly almost like, yeah, like jazzy, proggy. Almost like I don't know, like Planet X or some shit. Damn, I like that. I like how it just really went into such a different direction with the chord progression there. Also, if I can't tell if the drums are programmed, if they are, damn, those sound real. Those sound like some real fucking drums. I assume he made. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I assume he made the whole album himself, right? I think that's what he usually does. I don't know if he had any kind of players coming. In fact, I'll be honest. I don't even know what instruments he necessarily plays. I would assume guitar and keyboard. Obviously program stuff. I don't know. Napalm FT. Okay, here's my favorite part. Have I heard him? Have I? Actually, the scene descriptions got a little easy to read, but I wasn't fully paying attention. But have I heard him touch on like smooth fusiony kind of jazz before like that? I don't think so. I don't remember that. I assume that's not like significant parts of that are not sampled. And regarding the drums, no, some parts they sounded programmed for sure, but there's one or two parts where I was like, is it probably programmed? But I like that. I mean, I feel like it's slightly too reliant on the kind of, like I mentioned, the fading in and out kind of thing. It seemed like each section was just like, it was interesting. It wasn't like a full stop, but it was kind of like just like the briefest little pause and then into something else. I feel like ultimately I really liked this. I like the individual sections. I don't know if it's necessarily like such a thing where they need to be, how do I describe it? I don't know if they're like, it's so like cohesive as opposed to just, oh, it's a, you're just going on this journey with these different little parts in it or whatever. One or two of the sections, didn't hit me quite as much. But overall, I really liked it. Like I said, I especially love the two little, well, one was slightly more 80s, almost like synth pop kind of sound, and then it went to more of a jazz fusion or smooth jazzy kind of sound near the ends. That was my favorite part. I loved the little part somewhere around here. I don't know. I'm not going to bother replaying it. Anyway, overall, very good song. I am going to definitely listen to this album. It's called Again, I guess. Interesting concept for a music video. Again, felt very James Ferraro-ish. And they both came out around the same time. I'm not even sure which one came out, but they definitely always remind me of each other. Yeah, great song. More of a, like I said, almost like a progginess to some of the composition. He was trying to go, not that he's never done this before, but it seemed like he was consciously trying to go for a more composition heavy as opposed to, how do I explain this? Maybe I'm wrong here, but like timbre heavy. It seems like before it was more focused on the timbre, the layering, the sound design of it. This felt slightly more focused on like almost like pure composition, as far as like, actually having these interesting little riffs and all of this, and these melodies, and trying to get towards the end, getting more of like a dramatic feel to it, with the that kind of very, whatever part this was over here, like this part here. I hate to say that part almost reminds me of like fucking Danger or Kavinsky. I don't know if people know those two artists, but they were around late 2000s, mid 2000s, early 2010s. Kind of had that vibe to me. I don't know if that was intentional at all. Anyway, yeah, great stuff. Interesting. Looking forward to checking out the album. And that's probably about it. Anyway, thanks guys. Thanks for watching.